Bond. There's so many types of bonding out there. You have James Bond. Hello, James Bond 007. And I'm not talking about that 50 Shades of Grey stuff. Today we're talking about chemical bonding. I'm your host, an idiot extraordinaire, a water shot. And this is Science Shots. So there's 3 types of bondings. You have ionic bonding, covalent bonding, and hydrogen bonding. So we have ionic bonding. That is the first type of bonding we have. You guys know that periodic table, you know that box thing with all the 18,000 boxes on it, the thing that haunted your nightmares, the thing that I know you really want to get plastered on your chest as like a good old tattoo. If you can imagine it, right here we have, like on the right side, all the elements that are non-metals, and over here on the left side we have all of these wonderful elements that are metal. Ionic bonding, cool thing about that, atoms and elements are just greedy. You know, they hate each other, they want to steal electrons from one another. Our metals over here on our imagination periodic table, and we have our metals over here. Ow, Here's some of my butt. What's gonna happen is we have this little metal right here, and this non-metal is gonna be like, ooh, I want some of your electrons to fill up my outer ring. So it's gonna come and snatch the electrons from the metal, and the metal's gonna be like, oh no, what am I supposed to do? But you took my electrons, so I'm gonna stand right next to you. And they're gonna stick next to each other because he's guarding the electrons that the non-metal took from him. He's keeping eyes on it, like how I keep my eyes on a good burrito at a Mexican restaurant. Now, covalent bonding is a little bit different because the 2 elements share electrons. This is more of the sharing and caring ideal of the chemical world. This one's always between 2 non-metals. Here, let's take oxygen, for example, and we have another oxygen atom, and it's like, ooh, I want to fill up my outer ring because atoms are always happy when they're full. Okay, this one has some electrons, but it has extra ones. And this one's just like, I need some more electrons, but he's not willing to give them up over here. So what they do is they share. Happy, kind of like, you know, sharing an Airbnb with a bunch of weirdos you don't know in Russia. Are there any fun songs with this? What is this?
Never trust an atom because they make up everything. It's funny because it's true. The nucleus, which is made of positively charged protons and neutrons.
Now, hydrogen bonding is the 3rd type of bonding. It has to do with hydrogen atoms. Now, this is where it starts getting really, really good. But the thing with hydrogen is it's stronger when there's more hydrogen. You go to war, we send 1 troop dies, over. But you know what? You send a troop of 1 million people, hydrogen bonds. They are strong, they're mighty, and it's very hard to break that bond. You can see this in deoxyribonucleic acid. So when DNA wants to transcribe and do all that fanciness to make another piece of DNA when it's copied, it literally rips in half, and it's able to do that because there are so many hydrogen bonds. It's easy to hold it together, but when it needs to be ripped apart, it's able to do that. So those are our 3 types of bonds. We have covalent bonds, sharing, ionic bonds, greedy, and we have hydrogen bonds. Where there's more, it's a good old time. Thank you so much for watching Science Shots here today. Stay tuned, subscribe, share. Happy bonding, everyone. Oh, these are my roommates. Ooh.